Hey guys, so I read the book Someday This Pain Will Be Useful to You, and it's by Peter Cameron. And basically, it's about a boy named James Speck, and he's kind of an interesting and unique person in that he's introverted and quiet, and he's not very talkative at all. And he believes that if you don't have anything interesting to say, you just shouldn't say it. And it's kind of funny, but anyway, so his parents are divorced and basically, the only thing that his parents agree on is the fact that they want James to go to college, but James doesn't want to go to college. And so he kind of struggles with that throughout the book. And also, his mom, she's a really interesting person. She's been divorced and married 3 times. And so at the beginning of the novel, she comes in the house crying because she just left her husband because he's a hardcore gambler and he spent all her money. And they're married for like 24 hours or 48 hours, something like that. She comes home crying, depressed, all those things. And then James's sister, Jillian, who now wants to be called Gillian, is dating an older guy who is married, and she thinks she's in love with him or something, so they're dating. And then James's father is dating younger girls, and he's getting plastic surgery and different things like that. So basically, his family is just dysfunctional. And the only person that James is able to confide in is his counselor that his mother gets for him and his grandmother. So those are the only two people James is really comfortable with and able to talk to throughout this book. And so, yeah, that's basically the plot of the story. And so here is the cover of the book, and it was made into a movie. I watched the movie. It was okay. So here are some of the themes. One of them says, "Someday this pain will be useful to you," and that happens to be the title of the book. And this was what James's grandmother said to him. If I really explain what this means, it'll kind of ruin the book. So if you ever read it, just keep in mind that this is one of the themes. Always achieve your dreams. The fact that James didn't want to go to college, and so at the end of the book, he ended up not going. That doesn't really kill the story, but he just didn't go because he didn't want to. And so that's always achieve your dreams. Do not let the way others behave affect your own attitude and life. So because James had a lot of craziness going around him, his family, his introverted nature, different things like that, he didn't let that affect him in a negative way. This book was published in 2007, and it was listed under the best books for young adults in 2008. And it's fiction, but it's also realistic fiction because this book is something that could happen, but we don't know if it's happened before. This is a Yalsa book because it's thought-provoking. So because James is such a quiet person, we get to see like his thoughts, like what he's thinking, because sometimes you hear like, oh, quiet people are the most intelligent ones. So you get to see how he thinks. This book is realistic. As I said before, we don't know if it's happened, but it could possibly happen. And it provides insight into the lives of newly graduated teens. So because James has just graduated, we get that background information. Because he didn't want to go to college, we get to see, okay, his reasons behind that and different things like that. Maybe he wants to work instead of going to college. Maybe he wants to stay at home and do nothing. Maybe he wants to be a bum on the street. We don't know. So my overall impression, the book wasn't that amazing. Some of the questions were kind of unanswered because, like in the book, there was some part that said, oh, James had this big secret and nobody knew about it, and it was like, that's what made him introverted. But we don't even know I felt like I didn't even know what the big secret was. Like, it was confusing. So I wouldn't really recommend it because I was kind of confused. And so that's why I put the little sad face there, because I was annoyed that that some of my questions weren't answered. So yeah, and that's it. So thanks for watching. Bye.